Morning, everyone. It's Friday morning. It's a few minutes before 9, and this is your pre-opening comment. It is video number 514, and I'll remind you to please hit the subscribe button. I also would like to mention that we've gotten a really overwhelming response for people who want information on trading the futures. And, the offer is still out there. I think that futures as a non-correlated asset, which means that if the market goes up or down, it really doesn't have a lot of influence over the futures, with the exceptions of, if the dollar goes down hard, then oil and silver and gold go up. That's a direct relationship. But there are many ways to play this. I have a top pro involved with us who will do all of the trading and limit risk dramatically. So if you have an interest, either direct message me on Discord or send an email to CAM, Charles Apple Mary, at moneyinfo, just the way it sounds, MONEYINFO dash LLC.com, and I will get back to you right away. Okay, so President Trump has done an executive order about not investing in companies that aid the Chinese military. And of course, I wonder, as just a normal average guy, how the hell am I supposed to know? So I think that has less value than the paper it was written on. Okay, PPI this morning up 0.3%. Expectations were up 0.2. On a year-over-year basis, it was up 0.5 versus up 0.4. So that first number was just the monthly number. The core number was 1.1, and that was actually down 0.1% from last month's 1.2. So not a lot of action there. The futures are very strong this morning again. The Dow is up 215, the S&P up 25, and the NASDAQ up 87. So that's kind of underperforming here. In the stocks that we talked about yesterday and last night, the Disney had a loss, better than expected though, and the stock is trading 140.03, up 451. I'm going to guess on the strength that they reported that they have now just under 74 million Disney Plus subscribers, and that's a number they weren't looking for 2 years. Cisco also beat. The stock is 41.50, up 285, and Palantir, PLTR, recent new issue, also had a little bit bigger than expected loss, but the stock actually is acting particularly well. It was down ahead of the news, and it's down just 22 cents at 14.37. PayPal up 298, 1.58%. The news there this morning, which I think has really nothing to do with the stock being up, is that they are accepting crypto payments from everyone. There's also a lot of action in the tertiary electric vehicle stocks. We have NIO at 51, up $2.50, and I want to show you NIO because the stock in the last 3 days has gone from a low of 38 to a high here of 52. Another one doing the same thing, LI Auto, came relative new issue. I think this was a SPAC deal. In the last 2.5 days, it's come from 23 to 41.70, and Solo, which is a really little one, has moved from just over 3 to just under 6 in 3 days. So I think you need to be really careful with those. If you're going to play them, make sure you don't toss a whole bunch of money at it keep sizes appropriate. Okay, so the chart on the screen is the oil, and you got to be bearish on the oil from the standpoint of the Biden election means that probably sanctions will be changed against Iran, so there's some supply. Libya is coming back online, so there's some supply. And as COVID gets worse, there's some lack of demand. So, as I've pointed out before, we looked at this area as a high and saw it come back in. We looked at this next consolidation, which was under the last one, come in. Now we've rallied back here, but this is the same area that we've been looking at, and judging by the fundamentals, unless something serious changes, I can't imagine that this is not a short. All right, everyone. As I said, the futures are up. S&P now up 24. Dow is now up 218, and the NAS is still in that middle area, up 78. All right, everyone, don't forget to subscribe, and whatever you do, if you have an interest in futures trading, and there are even mini contracts, so the risk is even lighter, please get a hold of me at cam@moneyinfo-llc.com, and have a good day.